All right, I think let's get started. See, yesterday we have seen that when you want to install uh, any package, one method is you can use RPM, and you can say RPM hyphen IVH and this. But there are two things, regarding RPM that need to be taken care when installing packages. One is this package should be downloaded onto the system first, and in case if this package has any dependencies, then it will show us that these dependencies are there, and all those dependencies you should manually install it first. See, this is a little bit pain, right? Doing all these things manually. So there is another command called yum. With yum, what it does is this itself will download, okay, and it will even install dependencies also. Everything it will do it for you, right? So it's much easier. For instance, the same package what we have done yesterday, if I were to do it now again, I'll just say yum, okay, yum. Next you have to say install. This is the option, install. What is the package name? Yesterday we install Linux. You see that? You just say yes, and it has installed it for you. You see this? Now you would have got a doubt that Ravi, how come this guy is going and downloading it? How come this, or rather, how does this command know that it has to go to so and so site to download this package? What happens is there is a directory called m.repos.d in etc directory. There is a directory called m.repos.d. Okay. Here, when you're done your installation, right at the time of installation, these files are created. These are called as repo files. What these repo files has is the site from where they can download it. Which is this site? Which is this site? This is this one. Yesterday we downloaded it, right? So that is already there. So whenever you say yum to install any package, it goes to this site. If it can find a package with that name there, it will download and install it. But uh, the DevOps tools and a lot of third-party packages are not managed on this site. This site basically has only OS related packages. Any third-party kind of softwares are required. For that, there is one more repo um there where you will get all your DevOps tools, and that repo is called EPEL. Extra packages for enterprise Linux. Okay. So you need to install that repo. You need to create a file which will tell, okay, go to that site. There, from there you can download it. And how do you do that? You will say yum install EPEL hyphen release, and just give y so that we don't need to tell it again. What this command will do is it will create a EPEL.repo file pointing to the EPEL repository. So going forward, any package you want to install, you just say yum install with the package name. It will go and search both the repositories, the current CentOS repository as well as EPEL repository, and pretty much a lot of tools which are required, everything will be there in these two repositories. All right. Okay. So to I wanted to see whether Ansible is there in that repository. So what I'll do is yum list. What this yum list will do is it will go and check in both the repositories and give me the whole list and grep for Ansible. Okay. Just take it this easy, guys. This will just come only on the. I'm just killing that. Okay. You see, Ansible is also there. What version of Ansible is there? It is saying version 2.9.27/1.el7 is there. And where is it getting it from? EPEL repository. All right. So generally, what I do is whenever I have to install any packages, always I'll use yum. But after that, let's say I want to know what files are created with this package, then like yesterday I'll use again RPM. Okay. I want to delete the package, I can even delete it like this. If you delete the package with an RPM, it will delete only that package. The dependencies will not be deleted. If you want to delete the package, you can even delete it with saying yum remove the package name. What this does is it will remove even dependencies also. So what I suggest is that, guys, for installation use yum, whereas when you want to delete it you use RPM. Okay. The reason is unknowingly if some very critical package you remove it, and if its dependencies also you remove it, sometimes it might make your OS unstable also. Whereas with RPM, when you delete it, you're pretty sure what is the package you don't want, that single package. Right? So dependencies will not be automatically deleted. In that way, at least I try to keep myself safe. Yes. You see this? Okay. So this is the second thing I want you guys to little bit practice on uh, the package management. Okay. See, the next thing is if this is your VM, right, or this is your physical machine, any machine or to that matter, any kind of a device you take, you need to give some kind of an identity to it. Otherwise, you cannot really access that, right? Now, for instance, you want to talk to me. I have a name called Ravi, so you say Ravi. I know that you are talking to me. Similarly, for your server, for every server, two identities you have to set. One is you have to give it a number in the form of A dot B dot C dot D. Each one is called as an octet. Each octet can be anything in the range of 0 to 255. You should not give 0 and 255. Okay. So a number like 192.168.10.9 is a great number, right? You can give a number like this. This is called IP address. Okay. We'll do a detailed thing on IP addresses. What are the IP addresses? What you have to assign and all that. When we go to AWS, the very first topic I'll speak about is one lecture on this, only on networking. Second thing is you can give a name to your system, and this is called host name. So you can give a name and you can give a number. Okay. In our case, now that VMs we are setting up in Oracle VirtualBox, the number will automatically be assigned. What is that number? I probably will not use word number. I'll start using word IP address. IP address will automatically be assigned to that VM. Okay. So we don't need to do anything, neither do anything, guys. Okay. How to, if you want to set IP addresses manually yourself, how we'll do it? We'll do it later. Okay. Don't do it anything now. The reason is on your VMs, if you try to set your IP address manually, you will not be able to access internet. Okay. So let your Oracle VirtualBox manage it for you. Let it give an IP address for you. That is fine. But you can set the name for your system. So what I want is, I want each one of you to have a setup like this: 3 VMs. Okay, if not three, at least two. What the so this is the setup what I'll use when we go to Ansible. So whatever we are doing now and few more lectures next week, this is actually a prep work for getting started with your Ansible. The first machine, we will give it the name as server1.abc.com. Okay, this is called as a domain name. For Ansible, it's not required that each system should have name followed by the domain name, but let us follow it, because you start working tomorrow on Ansible, you join a company and working there, every server name will be something like this with the full name. Okay, to get you that feel, I'll speak more about this, what this abc.com is, all that. uh, I'll speak about it. This is called DNS. I'll speak about it when I go to your AWS and I do a topic called Route 53. Next is server 2. Next is server 3. I want you to create these 3 systems, and on these 3 systems, we'll practice the whole Ansible part. All right. So, how do you create it? I'll do it one. Okay. Uh, See, I will name it. So this is the first one I created, right? This is the first machine. I already have it, right? So what I'll do, I'll just stop this. Guys, you create 3. I'll show with 2 systems. Okay. So I want to create one more VM. All I have to do is right click and say clone, and I can give the name. You remember now, I told in the very first class that VMs are nothing but files. What all you can do on a file, you can do everything on your VM also. So I'll just name it. This is only for the heading here. I'll just name it as server, 22, something I'll mention it, because I'll clean it off these things today, right? And remember, guys, the most important thing is here you have to say generate new MAC address for all the network adapters. Okay. Then click next, save full clone. You know, I think I'm running short of hard disk space, but let go. Okay. You see this now? This got created. So it is just like a regular VM now. You can start both. I'm starting this. I'm starting this.
Hi Ravi, I just have one doubt until this VM has opened. So
Mhm.
my doubt is here after creating 2 3 VMs, we are connecting into one server or how? I just wanted to understand.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a minute. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. I'm logging into the new one. Okay. This is the new VMI we created, right? Okay. The IP address of this is 192.168.0.11. Let me see what is happening with our other VM. Did I start that? Okay. This, I think it is still 9. Let's see. If you want to reconnect, guys, all you need to do is just on the top do this. You can see a duplicate connection. Okay. So this is our first server. Okay. This is our first server. The new server that what we created now, new server what we created now is this. I'll do one thing. I'll change the background color of this. Okay. I'll put it 16. Um, okay. Foreground. No. Uh, Default background. Let me modify it to, let's say, something like green. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Default background. Let us put it black. Default foreground. Let me change it to green. It looks better, right? So first system, I want to set the name of the system as server one. When you want to set the name of the system, you are going to use a command called hostnamectl set hyphen hostname and give the name of the system what you want to set. Okay. How do you set the name of the system? You have to say hostnamectl set hyphen hostname and followed by the name of the system. So similarly now for the second one, if I want to set the name all the hostnamectl set hyphen hostname server2 dot abc.com. So we have set the names. Now, once you set the name, let's say going forward from this system, I want to connect to this system, okay, server 2. So what I want to do is when you want to connect from one Unix system to another Unix system, you have a command called SSH. So I will want to say SSH. I want to connect as root on which system? server2.abc.com. So I'm telling I want to connect to server2.abc.com, and little surprisingly, it came, but it came with some wrong IP. I think somewhere it has pulled it up. Okay, let's see. Okay. Anyways, that's not correct. So when you do that, how will your system come to know what is the IP address of server2.abc.com? Correct? True? It will not know, right? Until it knows the IP address, it cannot connect to the second system. So what we'll do is we will go to a file called etc host. Here we will give the IP of the server 2 system, okay, .abc.com. So you actually have to give to whichever systems you want to talk the name and IP address of rest all systems. Okay. So what I'll do, because rest all systems every time I have to add it manually, it will take time. So for all the systems, one time I'll put it in this etc host, and every system I'll just copy this file. Okay. For instance, what is IP of my server one? This system also I'll give it of this. Okay. And it, whenever your IP changes, make sure you update this file. Okay. Now you see this, guys. Oh, it is saying, just now I tried, right? Um, this one, take it easy. You guys will not get it. I'll, t- I'll, sp- I'll speak about it as we go ahead. For now, take it easy. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm just, okay, let's connect. Did I connect to server two? So anytime you want to know what is the name of your system, you can give host name, and it will tell you the name. And what is the name here? I have got connected to the server2.abc.com. Right, 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 guys. So I'll go to my server one. Okay, let me take these two entries and let me add it over here. Okay, so all the three systems added, guys, for now. Okay, now from here, if I want to connect to server one, what is this system? Server two. I want to connect to server1.abc.com. Am I able to connect this? This is called this is called uh, name resolution. Updating etc host file is called name resolution. It means you give the name, this file will return back the IP address for all your commands. Got it? Got it? Okay. Guys, I'll give you 1 minute time. Just, I'll be on mute for a minute. In the meantime, just think, just give me 1 minute again. All right. Yes. See, one other thing I want you to do on the three VMs where we'll start working. Uh, as we go ahead, you'll get a better understanding. What happens on Red Hat CentOS, or to that all Linux are basically okay. Before that, let me give you this. See, Linux, there are a lot of Linux in the market. Somebody says Ubuntu, somebody says Debian, somebody says SUSE, somebody says Red Hat, somebody says CentOS. Linux broadly have two kinds of flavors. One is called RPM based, and one is called deb based. Everything is same. Packages are a little different. Okay. On RPM based Linuxes such as Red Hat, Fedora, CentOS, all the packages you will get it with an extension of .rpm. Debian based Linux like Ubuntu, SUSE, all these things will come with .deb as a package name. Okay. So this one, your CentOS, your Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Red Hat means Red Hat Enterprise Linux or Fedora. These are all these RPM based. Whereas Ubuntu, Debian, and all these are deb based, not deb. Sorry, deb based. Okay. What is the significant difference? The primary difference is that the packages how they give it. Here the packages are given in .rpm format. So how do you install it? You will install it using command rpm or yum. Whereas here you will install it with a command instead of rpm you will use apt, or else there is a just like m there is a command here called dpkg. So rest all is same. So tomorrow anywhere you do and suddenly you find a Ubuntu machine, there is nothing to panic. As I told when we started our class, why did I choose this? See, these lot of times what happens is Ubuntu comes with a very neat and a clean kind of a desktop, and people keep doing it. Ubuntu and other things are okay for some testing or for developer kind of people and those people if they want to work on Linux. But at an enterprise level, you don't find really Ubuntu on the server side. Server side, majority of places, 99% of time, leaving some specific, if there are any specific reason other than that, 99% of time you will find it either Red Hat Linux or CentOS. So that is the reason. Whole thing, please learn it on CentOS, or it is same, right? CentOS and Red Hat and all that. You learn it the way we are doing it. Don't do on all that Ubuntu and other things, because you will not see that people using it at enterprise level. Enterprise level more it is all about RPM based Linux or more about Red Hat. Okay, because we cannot practice on Red Hat, we are doing CentOS. So you will see either CentOS or Red Hat. Okay. How do you find out what Linux you have? You have to say more slash etc Red Hat hyphen release. It will tell you the version. Okay. Or else there is one more uh, um, uh, okay, this one little bit. I think when I go to shell script, I'll tell you. I can do something here, but unnecessarily I'll confuse you. Leave this. But for now, just look into this. When we go to the shell script, I'll tell you programmatically if anytime you want to access your version, how you will do it. Um, so that is basically your CentOS use. Okay. See what happens with CentOS or Red Hat kind of Linux is it could be Fedora or CentOS, Red Hat, and all that. The way that we have done the installation graphically, It's a plain vanilla kind of style, right? Next, we are done. Uh, when you do the installation like that, what happens on this system is it will automatically start something called as a firewall. Firewall on Linuxes is called IP tables. What this firewall does is it is just like the way how we have firewalls on our local desktop, right? That is basically for security stuff. If you have your firewall running, you have to keep adding the rules that who can connect to your system, right? So what generally people do is on the Linux systems, whichever are there inside your company, they don't keep any firewalls on the system. But rather the approach is firewall is basically like telling who can come in and who can go out, right? So if this is your network, some 100 systems, rather than managing firewall on each system individually, they'll remove here. If this is the network and this is the main router, okay, we'll discuss about router and all that little later. This is the router through which the external data is coming inside your company. They'll place a firewall here at the entry point. Who can come, who can go, rather than managing individually on each and every system. So please make sure to disable your firewall on your systems. How do you do that? You The command that you will use is IP tables hyphen L. If you give a capital L, it will tell you what are the rules, default rules that are there. First, flush those rules. Flush means remove those rules. How do you remove it? You'll say hyphen F. Once you remove the firewall rules, that is not sufficient. You reboot your system next time, all these rules will come back. So you need to tell to your system, hey, I don't want this firewall. Starting from CentOS 7 onwards, they came with one more front end to write down these rules, and that package is called as firewall D, or that service is called firewall D. So you need to stop that service also. Exactly like Windows also, you want to stop a service, you'll stop a service, right? On your systems, how do you stop a service is you have to say system CTL, okay, stop. What is the service for firewall? That is called firewall D. The name of the service is firewall D. So every software will have a service like this. So this is the guy who is accepting the request. This is the guy who is accepting the request. So we are telling, hey firewall D, please don't accept any firewall related stuff. How do you tell that to that? You just tell stop it, don't use it. But you reboot it, next time automatically it will come back again and it will start accepting it. So what you have to say is you have to say do this. After that you have to even say systemctl disable firewall, meaning that next time when the system comes also you stop firewall, don't use it. So make sure guys that you do this on all your systems. So how do you do that? You say IP tables. See, these are the different rules where it is telling that what kind of data it will accept. Okay, we don't want all these things. So you say IP tables hyphen F. It will flush the rules, remove the rules. Then you say systemctl stop firewall D. Okay, and you say systemctl disable firewall D. Do this on all the three VMs. There is one other feature that comes on all your Linux by default when you do the installation that we have done. And in your company, you don't need to worry, guys. Okay, at the time of installation only, they'll remove it off. So you don't need to do this because we are doing it a manual and straight next kind of approach. We have to do this. See, one other thing what I want you to remove is there is a concept called SE Linux. What this SE Linux does is it actually started from Red Hat 5 onwards. What this SE Linux started is if you enable this SE Linux feature, later tomorrow when you run on any application on your Linux box, explicitly for this SC Linux, you have to tell what all files it can access. It means whatever rule you write, only those files it will be able to access, nothing else. It's a real pain to work on SC Linux, and nobody uses it. Probably at a maybe some very high kind of security kind of places, probably they'll use, but at least on the commercial kind places, you don't see people using it. So you need to disable that. How do you disable SC Linux? You have to say VIETC SC Linux config. Okay, go to this file. Here there are three modes that are there: enforcing, permissive, and disable. Enforcing means SC Linux is active. Permitting means it is active, but it will not block anything. It will just keep a eye. It will just note down what all are happening. It will not block anything. Disabled means it will completely disable it. This one, please disable it. Now that you have updated this file, any you next time you reboot your system, it will automatically disable SC Linux. But till the time I reboot, also I don't want this. For that, what you have to do, you have to give a command called set enforce 0. Now, for instance, you see, I want to know what is the status of SC Linux. What it is saying, current mode is enforcing. I don't want SC Linux to be working on my system. So give a command called set enforce 0. Now you see, current mode is permissive. It's okay. Permissive is okay, right? So till you reboot, just put it like this. Then the next time when you reboot it, it will become disabled. So on all those three systems, whichever you are working, make sure guys you do this. Okay, make sure you do this. So Pawan, uh, on your systems also, if you're not getting your IP address and other things, do this. Otherwise, these are the things which is blocking your systems getting IP address and all that.
I've done that. Like, yeah, I've done both these. I mean, all these commands have executed it, but still, even then, even after that, I'm not getting it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
We'll
getting
see.
the IP resolved.
Okay. So this is the thing that you should do, guys. Okay. Uh, I think I need two more sessions to do your fundamental Linux. Um, then I will explain you one small project. What I want you guys to do it. Maybe I'll do it off a little quick for you guys, but I'll explain it for you. I'll give you time there, uh, and then we'll see. Either we'll do the shell script immediately, or else I'll give you some time so that you guys get a little bit more comfortable with these commands. Uh, a little bit more comfortable with these commands. Then I'll come down to the shell scripts, and in the meantime, we can do our Ansible part. So, guys, take time. Next 2 days holidays. All right. So please practice. Make your hands a little bit comfortable with whatever I am doing. Get ready with your two VMs or three VMs. All right. Okay. I think I'll not do too much today. Uh, give you some time. Where is this Pawan?
Yeah,
Okay, Pawan, share your screen, man.
yeah,
Okay. Now go to the settings. Go to the settings.
just a minute. I'm not able to.
Did you change it to the bridge adapter I told yesterday?
Yeah, yeah. See.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I think you
Yeah,
probably didn't do it correctly.
right. This
Yeah.
the
No, no. Click. No, 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 no. Don't do any advanced stuff.
no, no,
You are
no.
selected cable connected.
Yeah, I've connected
So
cable
you are
connected.
having internet. Why you are using Wi-Fi and both, man?
Two situations I have in my office. Like I'm connected on network, I can connect on Wi-Fi also,
Y-
and both
Okay.
these are separated. Actually, both these are separated.
No, choose only one, right? Why confusion? This is your personal laptop only, right?
Yeah, this is my personal laptop. Now,
Uh,
see, because I've configured this when I was in office, like what I'll exactly tell you. See, this was connected when I was connected on my
no, 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 no. That is
LAN.
all okay. No, no, that is all okay. I'm saying now just you have chosen Wi-Fi, right? Go to the settings. Just choose Wi-Fi. Go to the settings.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to the network. Go to the advanced. Advanced
Okay.
down. Remove that cable connected. Last one.
Okay.
Okay. Go to that attached to bridge. No, no, no. Go to
Oh,
that
yeah.
network
Okay.
settings. Settings. Go to network. No, no, no. Adapter one. Adapter one.
Yeah.
No, no. Go slow. Pawan. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
click that attached to.
Attached.
Attach. Attached
Yeah.
to the
Okay.
Dropbox
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
there. Right? Yeah. Click that.
Yeah.
Click that. Okay. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Bridge adapter. Fine. Okay. Click it. Okay. Bridge adapter is fine. Click that. Okay. Go to the advanced. No, 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 no. Go to the advanced. You didn't
Yeah.
save
Advanced.
it. You saved it.
No, I didn't
Cool.
save it. I didn't save it.
Okay. Okay. Click OK. Now
Yeah.
all the three VMs do it like this and restart your system. Okay. You will get on all the three places. Yeah. 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 Just reboot it. You'll get it. Otherwise, I told you if you're not getting your IP address, guys, please run a command called DH client. What DH client does is it will ask your Oracle VirtualBox to give a new IP. DH client. Okay, I'll put it in the chat. DH client. Okay. Now do an IP address again. IP ADDR show. Yeah, you still
See,
didn't get it right.
I didn't still get
You,
it.
yeah. Do a do IP table space hyphen L.
Hyphen N.
Hyphen L capital L.
Oh, okay.
L for language capital
Yeah.
enter. You see? We didn't do that. Okay. So IP tables space capital F. Okay.
Then
Systemctl
system.
stop. Systemctl stop firewall. Sy no system system stop, yeah, space firewall. Okay. Disable it also. Anyways, you're doing it. Right. Okay. Now enter DH client.
No, one second, one second. Just wrong.
Spelling you gave it wrong, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
DIS.
Thanks. Yeah.
All right. Enter. Yeah. DH client. And it takes a moment. It will come back. Okay. Disable your SC Linux also later. Reboot the machine. It will come up. Okay? This IP tables is actually blocking you have to get your IP. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It will come. Nothing to worry. Okay. Anybody else, guys? Any question?
But all these
Hi,
things I've
hi
actually
Ravi.
tried. Yesterday I've tried all these things. Even last night also I tried the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's
I'll tell you
done.
one more. Okay. I'll tell you. Yeah. Now you see
IP.
space ADDR show. Space ADDR show. Okay.
Still
Still,
not come.
still it didn't come up. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Do one thing for me. You say
Hmm.
yum
Yeah.
yum space update.
Okay.
No. First. Okay. Just remove this command. Type disable SC Linux also. Oh. Okay. Um, VIETC. Uh, okay. Leave SC Linux. Okay. Do this one. I think it's fine. Yum update. Type yum update. Yum
Yeah.
update.
Yeah.
Enter.
Is it? That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Once this is done, you reboot it,
Okay.
and I think you should work. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Any guys, anytime any weird behavior you're seeing on your systems while practicing, which you see that it's working everywhere, not working for you, please do this command called yum update. What is yum update is whatever packages are there on your system, it will update it to the latest release. This is what
All
you
yes now, Ravi? Out here?
yes, everything yes, man. Yes. So this is what is called patching activity. In a lot of your companies will hear, right? Oh, this
Yeah.
week we have patching. What is patching? This is what is patching. Okay. All right. So let's wind up here. Guys, please make your hands comfortable. We are getting on to the main things now. All right. So just make your lab setup ready. I don't say that you need to practice everything as I do it, but at least keep your resources ready and lab ready so that if you want to test, check any concept, right away you can test it. All right. All right. Yes. Then see you all on today's Friday, right? See you all on Friday.
Sir, excuse me,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, already I have AWS account, sir. I'm already using instances, sir.
Mhm.
So can I go through that? These practices, sir?
See, you can. I don't mind. If you want, you can. That's fine. Um, uh, the reason who said that?
Sai,
Nizamuddin,
sir.
huh? Sai,
Sai,
right?
sir.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Sai, it's okay. I mean, if you are comfortable, you can use it. See, my style, what I wanted to do is why I'm making everyone do it on VMs. I know it's a very big pain, and nowadays nobody even tells to do it. Everybody tells to directly do it on cloud. I
Actually,
wanted you
sir,
all to get.
two
I
months
wanted you
back,
all. Uh-huh.
2 months
Yeah.
back, I'm using these VMs, sir.
Okay.
After that,
Right.
in my company, they are giving the AWS account and everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. The reason I'm telling why I am, if you have used it, good, great. Nice. See, the reason why I make everyone do this is I want everyone to get a feel that if you have to do your own installation, how you do it, so that tomorrow there are some on-prem servers and other things, they'll they'll feel it very comfortable. Okay, that's the reason. So if you are comfortable with your EC2s, go ahead and use it, no problem. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so for your that's fine, no problem.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, yep. All right, guys. So leave it there, Pawan. It will probably take 5-10 minutes time more. And you do
Sure,
a
sure.
reboot. You should do a reboot.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah, I'll
this
do
will
the
not.
report. So, which means I'll get a. I mean, this will resolve even if I connect in my office also, right? This
Any
should.
weird behavior, they should fix it for you.
Okay, okay, okay.
Sir, I
I'll
have
do
a
the same
question,
thing on
sir.
the other
In
one.
that
Yeah, yeah.
network, sir, in the promiscuous mode should be allow or deny, sir.
No, no, that's okay. The reason is promiscuous mode or non-promiscuous mode. It is basically for monitoring purpose. We are not running any monitoring tool, right? In your company, if it is there, then what happens is if you put it in promiscuous mode, there is something called some monitoring protocols are there like SNMP and other things. Those want this mode. For us, it doesn't matter. Okay. So promiscuous, non-promiscuous doesn't matter for us. We can
Doesn't
choose
matter.
any.
Okay. Oh,
All right, guys. Talk to you all on Monday. Please take
Yeah,
time and make sure to save your videos. Get your lab setup ready. We are getting into the main stuff from now. Right? It will be very exciting. You'll learn very new good concepts. So get your labs ready, guys. I'm sorry, get your lab setup ready. Okay.
yeah,
All right, guys.
yeah. Thank you,
Thanks.
Ravi.
Thanks, guys. Talk to you all on Monday.
Thank you.
Yeah.